G'day kids and grown-ups. If you are loving watching and learning with Ozzie, it would be amazing if you could please do me a really big favour and just tell anybody else that you think might enjoy it too. In the meantime, enjoy this brand new episode, and as always, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we're going to learn about a sport called cricket. And Ozzie doesn't like cricket. No, I love it. Cricket was first played a long time ago in a place called England. And although they invented the game, the English, or the Poms as we sometimes call them, are not quite as good at cricket as the Aussies. Cricket is played by boys and girls and men and women all around the world, but it's most popular in countries like England, India, Pakistan, South Africa, New Zealand, West Indies, and also here in Australia. Now cricket is played with a ball like this. It's pretty little, but do you know what shape that is? That's right, it's a circle. Good job, kids. The professionals play with specific coloured balls. 3 colours actually, just like that. Do you know what colours they are? That's right, red, white, and pink. Good job, kids. Cricket is mostly played outside on a big field, which is a similar shape to what the AFL players play on. It looks a little like this. Do you remember what shape that is? That's right, it's an oval. Excellent work. The main things you need to play cricket are a ball and a bat, which looks a little bit like that. You'll also need some stumps, like those. And as you get a bit older, you'll probably wear some protective equipment, like a helmet and some pads and some gloves. To play cricket, the main skills you'll need to learn are batting, bowling, fielding, and catching. The idea of cricket is to score as many runs as you can by using the bat to hit the ball as far as you can. The most runs you can score is a 6, and that's when you hit the ball all the way over the fence on the full. You can also score a 4, and that's when you hit the ball all the way to the fence, but it doesn't need to be on the full. And you can also score runs by running from one end of the pitch to the other after you've hit the ball. But the idea is to not get out. So there's lots of different ways you can get out in cricket. One of them is by being bowled, and that's when a player on the other team bowls the ball and it hits the stumps and the bails fall off. Another way is by being caught. That means when you hit the ball in the air and someone from the other team catches it on the full. That means you're out. Another way to get out is what we call LBW. Do you know what that stands for? That's right, it's leg before wicket. And that's a bit of a tricky one. That's when the ball is bowled and it looks like it was going to hit the wickets, but it hits you in the leg first. Sometimes the umpire can say, that's LBW, and you're out. The professional men and women play with 11 people on each team. That's 10 plus 1. A few of my favourite cricketers of all time are Ricky Ponting, or Punter, Elise Perry, or Pez, Adam Gilchrist, or Gilly, Sophie Devine, or Soph, Steve Smith, or Smudge, and Alyssa Healy, or Midge. Now sometimes one game of cricket can go for up to 5 days in a row, and sometimes up to 6 hours a day. That's a lot of cricket, isn't it? And that's what we call a test match. Other times, cricket is only played for 20 overs per team, and that's called T20. In Australia, that's called Big Bash. And Big Bash cricket is really exciting, so make sure you check that one out. Cricket is a cracking game to play, and I used to love playing cricket in the backyard when I was a kid with my mates, and hitting the ball over the fence for 6 runs. I reckon you'd love it too. Hey kids, did you have lots of fun today watching Ozzie? I hope so. Did you know that we've got a heap of Ozzie episodes on our YouTube channel? If you haven't already, go back and have a scroll through. I reckon you'll find some others that you absolutely love. And while you're there, why don't you hit subscribe? That way you won't miss out on any of our new videos that we bring out. We'll see you again soon, kids. Until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of